we're starting to see revolts in France. The Irish Republican Army reassembling in Ireland. Trudeau is having issues himself in Canada, and rightfully so. Our basic fundamental rights have been destroyed. In America, we are actually having to defend our right to grow our own food, to keep livestock, even if you have enough land to support it. Because the big growers do not want you.
So they don't want you
be competition for
They
them.
don't want you to farm. They're bombing enticing chicken plants in the Midwest.
Basic fundamental right to be independent in how you live your life.
It's almost like they're intentionally trying to...
is at stake.
Starve us out like China threatened.
And because of that, and because of my
That was
calling
leaked.
these issues out,
That was leaked by who?
I had
But who was talking
a
about
group
it?
of
Again, I'm not sure.
Secret Service
I just
agents
heard
on
that
my doorstep
I can't remember what side it was.
on
This is
Wednesday,
through one of these random short
supposedly
videos. She
calling
said that
because I'm
it was
calling for
systematically trying
violence.
to starve us out.
Yep.
I don't know.
This is my standard video, but I'm
What
calling
people
for
said about
violence.
ridiculousness, but
I don't
Yet
think
for
so.
some reason, I really doubt they paid the same visit to
don't be so
members
sure on
of
that.
Antifa or the terrorist group Black Lives Matter. Because their ideology happens to match the fossil that happens to be sitting in the Oval Office right now. We have to be able to stand up for our own individual rights. Put aside the ideas of the collective for just a bit, and understand that if you can't even feed your family, you're not going to be able to feed a city. And if you can't feed a city, you're not going to be able to feed the world. Socialism has never worked and it never will. The only people that socialism actually benefits happens to be the people that are already in power. If you followed this podcast at all,
I mean, Stalin did the same
you've
thing.
heard me talk about the fallacy of the minimum wage. On paper, it sounds great for the people that happen to not have any skills and not have the ability to make much more than the minimum wage. So when it increases, they're all happy about it. Until they see their paycheck. When their paycheck is the exact amount that it was before the wage increase, they start asking why. Then their boss has to tell them, well, you're now in a new tax bracket. That's right. The elected officials that pushed for the minimum wage, supposedly for your benefit, are the only ones benefiting from the push for the minimum wage. Socialism doesn't work because of the very corruption that we are seeing across the globe. We need to educate as many people about this
I guess my dad had a heart
as
attack.
possible.
Nobody knew it.
Because if you're not even allowed
When did he have a heart attack?
to keep
They don't
chickens to produce
Well,
eggs,
He doesn't know. He has an appointment to talk to a doctor.
how are you
How does
going
he
to
know
feed
he had a
your
heart attack?
family when shit hits the
Some
fan?
kind of test.
And soon it
they
will.
have to do.
When?
It very much will.
You don't ask
That's
these
not a call to
questions? Like,
violence. It's just
I'm a
the
guy.
it's just the fact that we keep electing the same morons, and they have
Okay.
absolutely
why do you
no
guys ask if their
interest
father knows when you
in
get the test result?
benefiting
No.
anybody
Oh,
but
he-
he
themselves.
got it today, but he got the test results in the email today.
So
Oh, Saturday. I was just gonna say. I don't. Not they called me.
we have to fend for ourselves. And you're not going to be able to
Mm-hmm.
do so when your neighborhood Albertsons has nothing on the shelves. So we have to fight for the right to be self-sufficient. All right. I'm Anatoly Anatolisova. This is Patriot Smith's Rise. Please, live free, die well, and love your neighbor as Christ has loved.